Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's Cherry Reacts with another video, boy. But streamers shutting down disrespectful interviewers, you know what I'm saying? That's the video we're reacting to today. So let's get to it.
From iShowSpeed shutting down a disrespectful interviewer.
What you gotta say, Jamie? What you gotta...
I'm gonna say
He sabotaged that. He's doing all of this.
Oh, sir.
To Kai Cenat forcing another interviewer to apologize for trash talking.
And so, man, I'm just calling you. I'm just here today to apologize because, you know.
These
Damn,
are streamers
Sanders?
who checked stupid interviewers. Starting with The Times, Speed humbled a sports analyst by challenging him to a race for continuously trying to downplay his athletic abilities.
You gonna race though?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
hey,
sand in the
honestly, I've been
bottom,
ready.
no.
I've been working out on this. I've been ready for you.
Come on, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
We can
I was
race.
born ready.
We can race. I'm ready.
However, during their race, the interviewer tried to gain an unfair advantage by pushing Speed, clearly attempting to cheat his way to victory.
This is for real now.
Yes.
Here we go.
Behind
On
the
your
line.
marks,
On behind the line.
get set, go.
Bye-bye, Jamie. Bye-bye, Jamie.
Speed was pissed at this and did not hesitate to call him out.
Cheated. You punched me, man. You cheated and you still lost.
Get off.
What you gotta say? What you gotta say,
It was a
Jamie?
good race.
What you gotta...
I'm gonna say
He sabotaged that. He's doing all of this.
Oh, sir. What happened to your pounds?
You sabotage... Woo!
Damn!
Speed was definitely pissed, but he sure wasn't as angry as Sneeko
He
when
done
he
ripped
appeared
his
on the Fresh and Fit
pants?
podcast. The hosts of the Fresh and Fit podcast always put up this image of being alpha males who seem to know more than others, but one of the co-hosts struggled to even
Is
form a
Fresh and Fit
sentence
still
that made
going,
any
though?
sense while debating with Sneeko.
I don't think that's just
So why are you fighting against feminism but not against censorship?
No, I'm not for anything.
So what the f are you doing here?
I'm telling the truth, bro. Well, I'm telling the truth
Telling the truth about what? About how it's hopeless or about what's...
about how it's hopeless. Yes, it is.
If it's hopeless, then what's the point of being on a podcast? I don't know what the f he's talking about. Okay.
And that's
So
exactly why
what's the-
I won't
what's
say
the
what I'm
point?
doing.
But we're on a podcast, so the whole point is to say things.
Instead of taking the L and keeping quiet, Fresh would double down on making himself appear like a fool by trying to lie about having some top secret information about big content companies.
I ain't gonna lie, wait,
CEOs
is
and
Fresh the one that got
creators above that
canceled?
level
Or is it
understand this is
the
why
other
they don't say
one?
certain things, because they're going to be out of the loop.
I've been
And I'm
out
in
the
these
loop
rooms
for
with
a
people,
minute. I ain't gonna lie. I
talking
don't
to
know.
them, doing things for us, behind the scenes, but I don't want to stay on camera. This is why my fight is better than your fight. It's still a good fight, though.
You talk like you're a CIA agent who's like having Illuminati meetings with Putin and Kim Jong-un. Just because you speak to the CEOs of like social
Well-
media companies does not mean that you're
well-
behind the scenes
well-
crafting for the future
well,
of America.
Sneeko clearly tried to keep it very respectful, but it was only a matter of time before he got tired and let Fresh know that he was talking nothing but rubbish.
Are you disagreeing with me or not?
Yeah, I am.
What the f are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I just told you. You have a choice to make. Either you make
All
content.
right, I can't do this anymore.
I
with
can't
this guy,
either, because
bro.
you're going to loops. We're not seeing.
This guy's not gonna
No,
let
no.
up, bro.
We're not seeing the people that lost their jobs.
I ain't gonna lie, off topic, but I remember when Sneeko was just like not really I want to say side character, but like a character for AMP. But now, damn, he shifted lanes completely. Holy shit,
Following your rhetoric.
that boy.
For you specifically, yeah.
Me specifically, I made a
crazy
mistake.
shit.
I think so.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, but you
Hey,
haven't
but that's
provided
good for
any
him, I
substantial
guess.
evidence for why I made a mistake. Like, I'm in a good position financially. I still have access to my platform, still able to do what I love doing. I'm very blessed. My family's like, where have I made a mistake? Where, like, if I made a mistake, there'd be something wrong in my life or something missing, or something that I wish that I had. And there's zero regret for anything I've done.
That's good.
So is it really a mistake then, bro?
No, because of where he is now. But back then,
I was less successful when I was still on YouTube.
I know.
Okay,
What are they talking about?
let's just move
Yeah, he's
on.
doing better now without YouTube.
I know.
So how's that a mistake?
Well,
That boy, all he can say is "I know." Damn,
Dude, what are you talking about?
Get his ass out the room, bro. He
I'm
don't
gonna
know
leave it
what to say, boy.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Bro, I don't think you're...
Boy, he said he gonna leave it there because he don't know
Made a mistake,
nothing
man. I
to
think-
say. Boy, he don't got nothing to say. All he's like,
Like I said before, had you not been
Fresh will win an argument in his head because he thinks of a point without saying it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not even on Seiko's side, but like, damn,
no
bro.
camera. That's all I'm doing.
bro,
That's
you're
not-
not like CIA.
Hate
Like
when
you always
motherfuckers do
talk
that
about
shit.
like Illuminati rooms and stuff. Just say what the you're thinking. We're on a podcast.
I already did.
Okay.
That's fine.
But while Sneeko tried his best to be respectful, political streamer Hasanabi lost all of his cool on the next interviewer. It all
Did he
started
just
during a
get
debate
banned?
about some political situations when one of the women asking questions continuously ignored his responses.
Dissolve the apartheid
So
regime.
what would you like to
allow
see happen,
Palestinians
Hassan?
breathing room.
You're in the
allow-
middle. You look kind of good.
Do you not understand the English language?
We're
Dissolve
delayed.
the
It's delayed.
apartheid regime.
You need a Xanax first
Wait,
of all.
y'all
You
see
need a Xanax.
the
Disgusting.
y'all see the girl on the side where she started laughing when he said that.
One more question. Who thinks
One more question.
that not offering contiguity to the Palestinians in the form of a state, which is under international law, is just simply Palestinians
I have one
crying?
question.
When he tried to get his point of view across again, they kept interrupting him, which made him even more pissed off.
Listen to what I'm saying, and you will understand perhaps what I'm trying to
That's
imply
very
here.
patronizing.
Utilizing the hostages. Yeah, I am being patronizing. I don't know who the you are, and you're over here chirping all the way from London about Palestine and doing a both sides are fine type bullshit. Or you're talking about how you want to fucking free Palestine, but also simultaneously, you know, both sides got a lot going on. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything, okay? I don't give a shit about what your perspective is.
It's Hassan's way or the highway.
I mean, you
Wow,
are. You
really?
are.
Hassan Abi stood his ground, much like Kai Cenat when an old school interviewer hated on him for bringing artists on his stream. Their back and forth started after veteran interviewer Elliot Wilson, who is also the host of Rap Radar, mocked Kai's stream with Nicki Minaj by posting a picture of the stream with the caption, "Hip Hop Journalism." This would leave Kai feeling totally disrespected.
Like, the way I view it as with the Elliot post and was, you know, like, I just think, like, right now, today's day and age, like, people been doing it for so long, right? That it's been the same matter for years. And when there's a new thing that's out, they can't really grasp and understand it. So shit like that don't necessarily bother me because I know the position I'm in. I know I'm young, bro. And I got a whole journey ahead of me, bro.
However, Kai didn't just let this slide
Hey, he been
because
living
during
that
the
journey
Grammys,
too, boy.
he
We see
confronted
him
Elliot
doing
directly
his
when he
set.
saw him.
Hold on, no, you dissed my live stream. No, you dissed. Hold on, wait.
your live stream.
You dissed. No,
He about to
you
stand
dissed
on
my
business?
live stream. You hated on Nicki.
I hate on Nicki.
You hated on Nicki.
I apologize to you and your family. More important, your family.
All right, you gotta stop doing that.
I will stop doing
But
it.
I appreciate you for the
I respect
apology,
you,
bro.
You're killing it.
But we can't bring each other down, bro.
Absolutely not.
All right?
was immature.
From the older
I
to
learned
the
from
younger
you.
is very important.
Hey, he's
that
standing on business,
that older
though.
people guide us and help us out. We're just the young people trying to do our thing.
Yes, sir.
And the more y'all just help us out and we become one, the better we'll be. All together as a
Absolutely
unit,
right.
literally.
I'm older, but she taught me a lesson.
Thank you so
okay?
much, bro.
Real
Give me a
shit.
hug, bro. It's all good, all right? It's all good.
But this is not the only time that Kai had to check an interviewer because he also lost it on NBA reporter Stephen A. Smith for
Stephen A.
constantly trying to make it seem like his opinions were worthless.
Kyrie's amazing.
You're made up for you're made up for your idiocy with what you just said about Kyrie. Way to go.
Hey, Stephen A's been getting pressed a lot though. I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
Oh, because that's more on point. I might have banned you from this show if I knew you'd say that on national television. So I'm gonna let that go.
Wait, ban me?
Kai was clearly not having it and let Stephen A. know that his opinions are sometimes biased.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, Steven. You when it comes to LeBron James, you start hating. That's how I feel. Cause I
Hey,
feel
he
like
got
you more
pressed
of
for
an
that
older
shit.
generation type of dude.
He
You
got
like
pressed
Michael
for that
Jordan,
shit.
cool. But listen, every time when there's a debate going on with you and with Michael Jordan and LeBron James, you always got something to say about LBJ. I said it, bro.
Man, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you right now. First,
When his confidence was compared to that of Stephen A., Kai was visibly not flattered and certainly never took it as a compliment.
Crazy,
Kai, you remind me a lot of Stephen A.
She look
that
good.
compliment, bro.
She look
Take
good.
that compliment, bro.
Yeah.
Take
And
that
the
compliment.
energy, the confidence, it's very Stephen A. The
She
takes.
look good.
Yep.
The face.
However, Kai's next back and forth with an interviewer was with Shannon Sharp for dissing his height. The tension between them began after Shannon made fun of Kai's height while hosting on national television.
Hello. You got guys jumping over Taco. Aaron Gordon jumped over Taco Fall. Matt McClung jumped over Shaq. Jaylen Brown jumped over Kai Cenat in a seat. What am I supposed to do with that, Stephen A? They should have gave him a 2 across the board. The man's already 3 foot tall. You put him in a chair 91.5. And Jaylen Brown dunked over him and he got 40+ points. Really, Stephen A?
When Shannon invited Kai for an interview, Kai got the right opportunity to confront him face to face.
That's a short king,
What height did you say I
man.
was?
You was first of all, you was sitting in a
What
chair.
height did you say I was, bruh? You called me
He's
3'1".
5'3" though.
3'4".
5'3", so.
3?
5'2". But when you sitting down, you half that.
Bro, when I'm sitting down, I'm damn near like 5'5".
Bro, you not 5'5" standing.
Okay, what? So how tall am I standing?
Maybe 5'4".
No, I'm a lot taller.
No, bro, you not. And we were just.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Okay. All right.
And so,
5'5"
man, I'm just calling you. I'm just here today to apologize because, I mean, people took it
Thank you.
out.
All your apologizing.
People took it out of context.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you, Coach. Thank you.
But while Kai went at it with Shannon for mocking his height, Aiden Ross would check a podcaster for trying to act tough. During an episode of the Figmunity World podcast, one of the hosts who goes by the name of Smack was not happy to find out that Aiden was a fan of Drake and added him to his op list for not being a fan of Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, hold on, because his homie, they was in Vegas and the DJ was playing it.
That can't be
And his homie is singing that shit, and Aiden like, yeah, nah. He like, fuck it. He like, turn it off. This shit.
Oh, so Aiden Ross tripping too?
Oh, for sure.
They gonna slap your bitch
He
ass,
took a
Aiden
stand. He
Ross.
took a stand, right?
Fuck him.
Y'all
We
too deep
stand on
in, bro.
business. Fuck him. We stand on business. All right. We gonna slap him.
He joking though, he joking.
However, Aiden was also ready for all the smoke.
Nobody's gonna do shit to me, I promise you, bro. I don't give a f. Like, you think I'm scared of LA? What? I lived in LA for years and years and years. I'm not banned from LA. That old ass motherfucker podcast, bro. I'll smack the shit out of you. Well, not me, but I'm gonna have security smack the f out of you. Not me. I don't, you know? But I'm gonna have security smack the
we
f
know
out of you
that,
and beat your
bro.
ass. That's
When Smack saw this, he
Stop
was out of
woofing,
town,
bro.
so he called into his podcast to warn Aiden again.
And I swear to God, I'm gonna slap him. And even if his security is from LA, they gonna get slapped too. So if he comes with some out of town security, they really gonna get smashed. There's no fly zone for him. He just put himself in an equation that he can't get out of. Aiden Ross, no fly zone. Please let me know when you get to LA. Please, brother, sister, auntie, please. It's over for him. He inserted himself in something he can't take back. And I know a lot of motherfuckers security people out here, so I will find out if he in the city. And he better not stream or none of that, nigga. Over pull up on ya.
Aiden Ross, let me give you a tip. Security get popped
How
every
long
day,
ago
B.
was this? Aiden was still not fazed by these words.
Let me give you a tip. Security get popped every day, B.
So come do it. Go to jail for the rest of your life. It's so worth it, bro. Your shitty life. Come on, let's try it. Let's make some magic happen. Come on, try it. At least you'll go to jail for what, minimum 5 years in LA? What is it? I got the best lawyers of all time, baby. Let's do it. And I'm a low-key senior for that. You want to? I can't wait. Yo, let me get that clip again. Put that on my phone right now. Send that right to my lawyer. I promise you.
Wait, he said security get popped every day. What do you mean by that? He mean like whack? If you're talking about whacking security, bro, that's like 20, Mac, or that's like 20 plus.
I'm serving you ASAP. Don't ever throw my life again, you big bitch.
20 in the pen.
Go start
boy.
a family. This podcast is not for you.
After doing some research on Smack, Aiden became even more convinced that he shouldn't be scared of him.
All right, it's still you to the people that were still coming at me on that podcast. You, because you guys aren't on shit. I did the whole background research on all you guys. You guys are fat, low-life losers, big bitches.
Aiden was definitely not fazed by any threats,
he did his
much like
research,
Plaqueboy Max, who was ready to cut ties with rap podcaster and interviewer DJ Academics for crossing the line about his family. It all started after Academics was caught talking inappropriately to a boy who was much more younger than him. During their conversation, talking
DJ Academics under fire for talking inappropriately with the... What? When was this?
Inappropriately to a boy who was much more younger than him. During their conversation, he made some...
Why isn't DJ Academics like 40?
Creepy statements about Max and his sister.
If Max said he wanted to try a dude, will you let him you?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yo, you can have. Wait.
If I can't f you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro. Listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause. If Max got a sister and she threw you the box, would you smash her?
He already has a sister.
Alright, if she threw you the box, would you smash her?
No, I'm not scared of women. Yo, bro, you trying to put me on a case. You trying to put them on a case.
What the fuck?
What you mean, so?
This conversation would get leaked the following day, forcing Max to cut.
Bro, DJ Academics is 40 years old. Yo.
All ties with Academics.
That's
Next day
bad,
come
bro.
act mad because I didn't call him and ask him about the clips because they were out of context. When the clip shows this literally asking Noah if he would f me or if he would f my sister. How is that out of context?
That's not funny. That's
I
actually
grew up,
like
not
terrible.
grew up, but I was tuned in with you. I was always tuned in, watching you, supporting you. I f with you, gang. I will never in my life put business over morals. God has tested me in this way multiple times to start this year. I'm gonna keep it honest with you.
Yeah, I fold up.
Never, ever put business over your morals. Once you do that, that's selling your soul, in my opinion. I will never do that. Act, you came on my song Wars, you judged. I appreciate that. That's love. But at the end of the day, if you are coming on stream and you are saying words to a kid I basically view as my little brother,
that's legit.
I don't even want to give this shit attention because this shit's nuts. If for any kids out there, bro, if y'all ever in situations with adults,
How
whatever,
old is
they
DJ
asking
Academics?
weird
Hold on.
questions, gang, always remove yourself from those situations.
But while Plaque Boy Max was ready to cut his friendship with DJ
34?
Academics,
Oh,
the
shit.
Island Boys walked out
He's
on one of the
34.
hosts of the Impulsive podcast. During an interview with Logan Paul and his co-hosts at Impulsive, Logan would ask the Island Boys about what they plan to do in the future in case things didn't work out.
Boys, what if it doesn't work out? And now you just got this hair and these face tats.
But we people
had this before.
People been saying this before I was a bum. And
How old are you? 20?
20 years old. Before
what?
When I was a bum.
High school? What are you talking about?
No. When I was 18 years old, I just started not too long ago. When I was 18 years old, living in the middle of Palm Beach in the ghetto, and people doubted me. It was worse back then. It wasn't even people telling me, what if it doesn't work out? People just walking away from me.
Do you think they're still doubting you?
Man, people, there's always... Look, they can hate, but we proved a lot wrong. I proved
Hey,
people
Chad,
wrong.
what's
I
your
proved a lot
thoughts
of
on
people
their
wrong.
hair?
But now there's going to be a whole new wave
What's
of
your
people
thoughts?
that just came in and wanted...
Let me know in the comments.
Although they laid out what they believed to be their game plan, one of the co-hosts, George Janko, tried asking the same question in a different way. But this time around, the Island Boys felt like he was pretty much just trying to insult their intelligence.
I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest in something. So you guys will never ever be broke again. So I don't think there's ever gonna be a broke situation. But I'm saying, like, if you guys
Jewelry can't be worth that much, man. I don't think you're gonna flip that into retirement.
No, you could definitely flip their jewelry into down payment or something.
Let me
for sure.
let me tell you something. George, stop talking. We have multiple...
Wait, that was hey, that
We
was
got-
that was
Nah,
for
he's
you
doing it.
guys.
Yeah,
That wasn't like a hate shot.
I don't need financial advice
we don't
when I
need
probably
financial
make more money
advice
than you.
But that was me being nice.
I forgot the Island Boys' names.
It wasn't
I
me
ain't
being
gonna
like
lie,
an
I forgot
I
the
could be an
names.
asshole. I could turn it up and be an asshole.
Damn, bro, they haven't been lit since
No, it
like
could go in my favor.
2021.
I could go there.
I forgot
Because I was
whenever
giving you guys
they made that
information,
song.
You guys are being assholes.
I'm messed up.
Keep talking, I'll walk out.
I'm right here.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, you guys are throwing a lot of threats. I'm sitting right here.
No one's threatening you.
You guys said it's not gonna go my way. This is not the Milk Boys. We don't do fake over here.
What are you trying to scare me or something? I'm not scared of you, Hummin.
All right, I'm not scared of you guys either.
Okay, so just keep it like that. Feel me?
I'm gonna step in for a
Hey,
second.
George.
Hold on. No, hold on.
I am.
No,
This is
hold
a
on.
podcast.
No.
Here, I'm moving for you.
Black Thorn bitches?
The other hosts of the podcast
they
were
walk
pissed
off.
off at George for making their guests walk away.
Did I say anything mean?
You fucked up, George. Our first guest to walk. Dumbass.
I said if it doesn't work out.
Look what you done. You upset the Island Boys.
I said if.
But now let's turn to iShow Speed again, although this time around he didn't directly check an interviewer, but a fellow guest who was also part of the Impulsive podcast with him. That guest happened to be Kevin Durant. And with both of them being prime athletes, it
This
was
is
only
a
natural
joke.
for them to sit down for a podcast alongside Logan
I've seen
Paul.
this. I think this is a
However,
joke.
Speed deeply idolized Durant, but Durant wasn't very receptive to anything Speed had to say.
Let's see, wait, which clip is this? Is this?
Because sometimes I take people.
That's mad personal, bro.
You right.
That's some 19-year-old shit.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. You know I got all your like, bro. Like I got all your shoes, like KD7s, KD8s, like, bro.
Get off my. That ass, bro.
Yo.
I'm trying to hear that right now, bro. We having a solid convo.
Okay, all right, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I ain't gonna lie. He remind me of my basketball coach. I ain't gonna lie. Like everything about him, though, like it's everything about KD reminds me of my basketball coach, bro. They literally got the same build too.
Yeah,
It's
you know what?
crazy.
Yeah, that was a curveball. Oh.
Same lingo too. Same lingo.
So basically, it's just like an analogy. When you go,
How many equations you gonna use today, bro?
I'm giving formulas and math.
That's
but
just the Gen X. What is it, Gen Alpha?
No,
You just think y'all know it all because y'all got the computer and on your, you know.
You grew up with an iPad.
Bro. Stop. You're a tablet baby.
Oh, yeah, tablet. I
You
can't
ain't experienced nothing yet.
So. What? I'm like speaking fast.
You be speaking all fast and then you say a bunch of bullshit.
Durant was acting towards Speed like this because he
Pressing
thought that he
his
was some
ass.
privileged kid from a rich background that just got lucky.
Yes, sir. You thought about being 21.
I mean, 21 is 21. Like, yeah, I'm 21, but
Oh, so you living like that already?
yeah, like it just comes
Privilege,
fast
bro.
as shit, you know. Like
Privilege, bro.
privilege, not privilege.
You're 19, you doing shit. Look what you at 19.
He's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker.
I just started young. I just got lucky and started young. That's really what it is.
This starts so young.
I started when I was 15, so.
That's a long time to keep going, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Durant was definitely shocked to find out that Speed had rightfully earned the life he was living. However, he was humbled even more when he realized that Speed had a bigger following than him.
Hey, so why don't you have a profile picture on Instagram?
Because I never had one, and I don't want to do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How many followers you got now?
I think 15.9.
59. You just
You got
said
more than
59.
Yeah. Huh?
15.9 million?
Yeah.
Bro,
Damn,
no,
this is like a while ago.
He's,
I know.
he's crazy.
No.
How much he got right now? Oh shit, it's already over.
Real talk. $3.
Damn. But let's end the video chat. But you know what I'm saying? In the comments, let me know what you want me to watch next. Shit. If you watched the video fully, thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe, like the video. Shit, that's about it, bro. Peace.